Hello and welcome. If you're planning that incredibly special pilgrimage to the Mata Vaishno Devi Shrine in 2025, you know the journey itself is a huge part of the experience. So today, we're going to break down a real game changer for that journey, the helicopter service.
You know, for millions of people, this isn't just a trip. It's something much deeper. It truly is a journey, packed with devotion, determination, and so much hope. Every single step you take towards that shrine is a prayer in itself.
But here's the thing, and let's be real about it. That traditional 13-kilometer trek, as amazing as it is tough. It's physically demanding. And for so many people, our beloved senior citizens, families trying to manage little kids, or anyone with a health concern, that steep path can feel like a huge obstacle. Well, what if you could just soar right over those challenges? That's exactly where the helicopter service comes in. Honestly, it's like a modern-day blessing. It turns a trek that takes hours into this breathtaking, beautiful flight that's over in just a matter of minutes. You get this incredible bird's-eye view of the Katra Mountains. It's just wow. I mean, just look at the difference here. On one hand, you have a 4 to 6 hour trek that takes a lot of physical effort. On the other, a 5 to 8 minute flight. That right there, that's what makes this pilgrimage possible for so many more devotees who might have thought they could never make the journey. It just opens the door for everyone.
And you can rest easy, knowing this isn't some third-party operation. The entire service is officially managed by the Shri Mata Vaishno Devi Shrine Board. That means every single flight, from the base camp at Katra up to the Sanjichhat helipad, is safe, reliable, and totally regulated. You're in good hands.
Okay, so you're thinking, this sounds amazing. How do I get a seat? Let's dive into exactly how you book your spot. Because trust me, a little bit of planning ahead here is absolutely essential. So the whole process is pretty straightforward. First things first, you have to go to the official website. Now, here's the most important tip I can give you. Book way in advance. Tickets go live 60 days out, and they sell out so fast you wouldn't believe it, especially during holidays. Make sure you have your ID and payment info ready to go. You might find a same-day ticket in Katra, but honestly, that's a huge gamble. I wouldn't risk it.
All right, let's talk numbers. How much does this incredible shortcut cost? For 2025, a one-way ticket is set at 2,210 rupees per person. And what's great is that this price is fixed by the Shrine Board, so you don't have to worry about any hidden charges or crazy markups.
And if you're booking a round trip, the total comes to 4,200 rupees. Now, for all the families out there, this is really important to remember. Any child over the age of 2 needs their own full-price ticket. That way, everyone has a confirmed seat and it's all smooth sailing.
Okay, you've done it. Your tickets are booked, and the day of your pilgrimage is finally here. So, what's it actually like? Let's walk through the whole experience from the helipad to the Bawan.
So on the big day, you'll want to get to the Katra helipad at least an hour before your flight time for security checks. Then, it's time for the main event, that spectacular, super quick flight over the mountains. Before you know it, you're landing at the Sanjichhat helipad. You step out, take in that fresh mountain air, and from there, it's a pretty gentle 2.5-kilometer walk to the Bawan.
And hey, even for that final little walk, there's another great option. If anyone in your group needs a bit of extra help, there are battery-operated cars right there at Sanjichhat that can take you even closer to the shrine. They've really thought of everything to make this last leg of the journey as easy as possible.
All right, before we wrap this up, let's just go over a few final, really important tips. Think of this as your final checklist to make sure your journey is as peaceful and hassle-free as it can be.
Okay, let's really lock these in. I know I sound like a broken record, but book as early as you possibly can. I can't say it enough. Second, don't forget your government photo ID. You will need it. Get to the helipad at least an hour early. And this is a big one. Be flexible. Mountain weather is unpredictable, and delays can happen. And finally, just dress comfy. Good shoes are your best friend.
So this brings up a question I hear all the time, and it's a totally fair one. You've planned everything perfectly, but what if the weather just decides not to play along in your travel day? What happens then?
And the answer here is actually really reassuring. The Shrine Board's policy is very clear. If your flight gets canceled because of bad weather or some technical issue, you get a full refund. Simple as that. You might also get the option to reschedule, but that really just depends on if there are seats available. So you're covered.
You know, when you really think about it, the helicopter service is so much more than just a quick ride. It's about letting you save all your energy for what really matters, your spiritual experience. You arrive at the shrine feeling calm and ready for darshan. instead of being completely worn out from the climb.
At the end of the day, this service clears the physical path, making this sacred place accessible for just about everyone. It gives you the space to focus on the journey that's happening inside. So, as you plan your trip, maybe the real question isn't just how you'll get there, but what blessings you hope your journey will bring.